Hello everybody, and welcome to episode 4 of my response to the 2011 Super Mario Sunshine Versus by AttackingTucans and Joshjepson. This is an extra long episode today, because in the original episode 4 of their verses, they went over by about 6 or 7 minutes. It was around there, so I've extended this episode by 6 minutes. The timer says 30. Once it hits 0, an extra 6 minutes will be added onto it. I just have a 33-minute timer video, and I didn't want to, go download or find whatever a 36-minute video just for this one section. So the timer shows 30, but it'll reset. It'll reset to 6 once it hits 0. But today we are entering Gelato Beach. Not my favorite level. It's not my least favorite level, but it's not my favorite level in the game either. It's pretty annoying. It's probably how I would phrase this particular level. And I apologize if you hear anything in the background. My cat is sick, and she's not wanting to sleep right now. So if you start hearing her meowing or whatever, that's my cat, Noelle. But in today's episode, I am trying a new strategy when it comes to recording my audio, because I was still getting desync issues last episode, even trying a new way to sync it up in editing. So I'm trying a new way to record the audio, so maybe there won't be any desync issues. It could also just be Camtasia being stupid. It's very possible. You know, it's probably what I get for using Camtasia in 2025 and not like Adobe or OBS or anything, whatever people use these days. This is also the last episode recorded with Camtasia. I have recorded episode 5. I got that recorded last night, and yes, I did die right at the very beginning of an honestly recorded last night, and yes, I did die right at the very beginning of an honestly pretty easy secret level, and I died. I just died, and I was like, oh, really? But this is going to be the last episode I recorded with Camtasia, because I recorded episode 5 last night, and I wanted to do the commentary for episode 4 last night, but with work and everything, it's just hard, because, I mean, this was a 36-minute episode to commentate on, so it was just hard to fit that in with also recording episode 5. But when it comes to recording, I have switched to using the Windows built-in recorder. And unlike Camtasia, there was no lag. I didn't have any lag while recording. So the hope is that continues, and the rest of this series can be recorded just fine without any lag issues or anything of the sort. God, I hope so. Today's episode, my main goal was getting Gelato Beach completely finished shine-wise, because I figured if I had 36 minutes, I probably had enough time to deal with whatever bullshit came from both the Sandbird mission, but also the Watermelon mission. And there is one mission in here that should not be hard, and it's going to piss me off watching it back because of how stupid I did it. Like, God, I just completely messed it up. And it's not even a level you expect to be difficult or anything. I just completely fucked it up. And I got pissed off when I was playing. Like, I was audibly cursing to myself while I was playing through it at how much I was messing up, and I'm gonna piss myself off going through it again in this episode. So I was like, whatever. And that's not even the thing that pisses me off the most. What pisses me off the most, I'll tell you when I get there. But it's something I did not. What pisses me off the most, I'll tell you when I get there. But it's something I did not find out until I was watching the Part 5 version of, and I got hit right there. I've never been hit before by these damn ducks flying off of these solar panels. So I don't know how the hell I got hit with it flying off or whatever. But no, I was watching episode 5 of the verses after I recorded episode 5 myself, and I realized something, and it really pissed me off, and I'll point it out when I get to it in this episode. But yeah, for now, we're going through the regular game. You know, nothing to really comment on, because, I mean, these missions are relatively easy. The duck mission is easy. I was hoping to get all of them. I only got one right there, because these two decided to come right off. So I haven't gotten all 3 of them before, though. And it's pretty fun. It's a pretty fun challenge to do. Going first person makes this pretty easy, this part right here, so it's not too much to worry about. But I'm a little bit worried about recording a 36-minute episode because I do struggle a little bit with recording commentary because I worry about always having something to say, right? And like I can find stuff to say, but I would also need to make it like fit, like the Mario Sunshine versus and all. So, and it's also so hot. I've mentioned this before, but it is so hot because it's summertime right now. And it's like, ugh, I'm melting with my fans turned off. So if there is a pause in this episode, it's because I got too hot that I had to pause the damn episode and turn my fan on to cool down a little bit. Or my cat started acting up. But hopefully, neither of those happen. Like, hopefully we are good on those on that department. But I was, after last episode, when I was discussing series I watched in the past that I wanted to maybe go back and do again, or like tackle, that I wanted to tackle when I was younger, but I didn't get the chance to. And now I want to go back and tackle it myself. And one of those series I remember, now this is an even older series than the Versus series. This is the original Mario Kaizo Let's Play by Proton John, Psychedelic Eyeball, and one other person, I believe. And this is from 2007. I thought it was on the Something Awful forums. No, this was on a site called Let's Play Archive, which is still up. The videos aren't up anymore because they were like on Google Video. They're long gone. But they're long gone on there, and re-uploads are all over YouTube, all of their videos. So that was something I was thinking about doing, like going through and like, I don't even know if you can submit to that, but going through and doing Kaizo Mario World and like comparing myself to Proton John, Psychedelic Eyeball, and all of them, and matching it and seeing how that goes. I thought that would actually be really fun because everybody knows Kaizo Mario, but it would be fun just to kind of compete against like Proton John and all of them from back then, if that makes sense. I think that would be really awesome and really fun to do. And the mission I was mentioning about being pissed off on is this mission right here. This Wiggler mission, which should not be difficult. In fact, it's probably one of the easier shines to do in the game. I completely got so pissed off in this final phase right here because he did not go to where I wanted him to go. First of all, he usually always comes straight over here, so I was kind of like surprised when he went up on the hill. I was like, okay, well I've seen him do that before, and usually he comes straight back. He gets up on the fucking hill again. I'm like, what the hell is this? So I run on over here to this flower because then I see him coming back down, and I was like, alright, well let's go back over here and try to hit him. I completely miss. I hit myself. He completely dodges it at first. Yeah, he completely dodges it. And I'm like, you have got to be fucking kidding me. So I go back over here and I'm trying to catch him where I first got him. And no, he runs away from that. And I'm like, motherfucker. So I'm trying to move the camera around and Mario's getting hit. I'm like, where the hell is he? There he is. I might get hit, but no. And I try to hit it again because he's running around. Nope, he dodges it. Then I'm like, oh my god. So I go back over here because I'm trying to decipher where he's running. I'm like, so I kind of wait here because I assume he's going to run back over here. And I release it, and I thought I got it too early, but no, I do hit it. And I got like the worst look. I got so pissed off. I failed, and then I ground pound the wrong one. Apparently, I get stuck, and I try to do it again, and he flips back over. I was so pissed off when this happened. Like, I was fuming mad. I was like, you motherfucking caterpillar. What the hell? I was so pissed off because I was already pissed off at how the mission was going because this mission should be over in like a minute, and I fucked it up, and he was just giving me issues, so I hit him again, thank God, and I'm trying to get over there in time. Thankfully, the arrow is shorter, and I hit the damn wrong one again, but I finally get it, and I'm just like, that mission should be nowhere near as hard as that. I have never had as much trouble with the fucking Wiggler mission as I did that time, but I get the shine, and I'm just like, ugh, whatever. I'm pissed off about it, but it's... whatever. I'm pissed off about it, but it's done. That's the important thing. It is done. And that's all I care about. I got it done. So, and oh shit, I just dropped something. Hold on. Hold on, no need to pause. Maybe I should have paused for that. Sorry about that. I probably should have paused. Over, that's fine. I was just entering. I was literally doing nothing but getting a shine and re-entering the mission. But yeah, I was so pissed off about that. I was so pissed off. It's just like, are you kidding me right now? Of all the things to fuck up, it was whatever. Anyway. Now we're on to the mission that most people hate. This is like one of two missions. This is either this mission or episode, and I can understand why. The Sandbird mission is very annoying for a variety of reasons. Mostly the fact that the physics are off because he does move, because he flips over. The Sandbird does flip over, and there's also blue coins here that are not easy to get because they fly on the clouds. So if you miss any, you have to come back here again to try to get them. And depending on where you miss them, they're not the easiest to get. So I do actually try to get some of the blue coins here because I didn't really want to come back to this place later. I mean, getting the 7 red coins is not too bad. And I did notice that blue coin I missed over there. I saw that, I was like, whatever. Anyway, I get this one right here. And I'm like, alright, fine. I see that one. I'm like, whatever. I'll have to come back and get it, I guess. And then he does this thing where he flips over. And I thought he was going to flip over. But no, he starts to flip over this way. I'm like, are you serious? I get on this cloud right here to get this blue coin. I'm like, alright, we're getting on this cloud and then we'll fucking land. And because his tail swerves, I missed it. And I try to backflip onto it and I'm just realized, oh, I'm not going to get back onto him. So I just ground pound right here. I just kill myself. Maybe I could have gotten that other blue coin I missed. But I just go ahead. I just bite the bullet. I just go ahead and kill myself. Because I'm like, why not? I mean, yeah, it's annoying. It's very annoying, actually. Whatever. I got it. He's dead. I died, you know? So round number 2 on this. I definitely didn't want to be like Josh, who in his episode... God, he died a lot on this level. He absolutely died a ton on this level. And he also had that really funny moment where at the end he rolled across the ground right when he got the red coin and he fell off. That was pretty funny. I can't lie, that was pretty humorous. But yeah, again, I missed that blue coin because I was going for the red coin on the tail. I probably should have went ahead and just gotten that blue coin. But whatever. I'll come back and get it later. I mean, it's annoying, but it's whatever. But yeah, the rest, if you can survive this initial thing where he flips over on his wing, and it's a different wing this time, which kind of confused me. I was like, are you serious right now? And I thought I was going to get stuck on the fucking cloud again. But no, I'm able to land on his side. If you can survive this, it's actually a pretty easy glide the rest of the way. I understand why people have trouble with this mission, don't get me wrong. Because the physics are off, and with just how he positions himself and everything, it can be annoying. But it's not too bad of a mission, to be honest. I definitely think there are worse missions to deal with in this game. A lot of them have to come into Fina Plaza with the shines that are around there you can get. They are very annoying, and I missed that blue coin right there also. I see it, and by the time I see it, I'm like, so I missed 2 blue coins here, which is annoying. I'll have to come back for. I would have preferred to have gotten them right away, but it is what it is. I got the shine nonetheless with only 1 death, so I could, you know, it could have been a lot worse. That could have been a lot worse than it actually was. So I was actually pretty happy with that run right there, especially with how I know the Sandburn mission can be very annoying to deal with, to put it plainly. So, but yeah, I was happy to get that, and yeah, I'm glad I got done with the Sandbird, and everything was good when it came to that. But yeah, Gelato Beach, 15 minutes to spare, and I'm already over halfway through. I was very happy with my time so far. Well, actually, over 20 minutes to spare because it was just the extended episode. Yeah. I was very happy with how progress is going so far. But what I was saying earlier, now that we have a very easy shine in LPTissimo, I'll say that, and you're going to see I fucked this up, actually, at first, and I'm like, huh. But no, I was going back and I was rewatching, like, the original Kaizo Mario World run from 2007. I was like, that'd be very fun to, like, upload individual parts and, like, compare myself against how they did. And I love Mario World. I've never played Kaizo. I've watched plenty of videos on it, but I've never played Kaizo. So I'm like, this would be a very interesting playthrough to do. And yeah, and I fuck up here. I'm trying to get onto the trampoline, and I completely fuck up, and I just exit the area. I probably could have still beaten him, to be honest. But I was just like, whatever, I'm just going to reset here. My goal was to hop on that trampoline and just go straight up, because it is pretty easy to do, and I fucked up my jump. I was like, whatever, and back in again we go. But yeah, I thought that would be very fun. So that is kind of like 3 old series I kind of have like lined up I want to do. Obviously this one currently, the challenge you're approaching from Ninbuzz, which would be very fun to go through all those old challenges and get done. And the Kaizo Mario World run by Proton John and all of them in 2007. And then I was also thinking about like the Ocarina of Time verses that Tyler and Josh did, where they went through each dungeon and tried to complete each dungeon faster than the other. I thought that would be very fun as well. Because unlike Mario Sunshine, you know, going to each dungeon and everything would be pretty easy, all things considered. I can't remember if they had, like, prerequisites for what items or heart pieces you had to have before going into the dungeon. So if you needed a specific setup, I would assume so. If you needed a specific setup, I would assume so. Because they always strive to be even when it comes to these verses. Like, you know, obviously, like, one person is going to pull ahead. That's the entire point of a versus. But you start off the same, and because that was based on dungeons, whoever beat the most dungeons compared to beating the overall game, I would imagine they had probably some kind of system where you had to have some kind of prerequisites going into each level. So, which is totally fair. I totally get that. But yeah, that is kind of like on my to-do list of things I'd like to go back and do, just because it was things I grew up with, and I'm kind of like dedicating. I've said this before. Dedicating this channel to doing things I wanted to do when I was younger, and now that I'm a 27-year-old man with no life other than still playing video games and watching anime and all that fun stuff, I'd like to go back and redo a lot of this stuff from my childhood that I never got to. So that is kind of like my to-do list of things to do. And you know, like, I do play modern games. It's not like I don't play modern games, but I definitely have more experience in a lot of these older games. And I go ahead and get this blue coin right here because I know there's a few annoying blue coins because they do, you know, they go away from you, but also there's a few blue coins in the fish in the water, and I remember them being very annoying to find. So if I see them, I'm trying to just go ahead and grab them. So that's my whole thing with the blue coins and everything in this level. We are getting close to where I'm going to go through and try to kind of dedicate an episode to getting all the blue coins I've missed so far, because we're about to unlock Yoshi not too long from Piano Park, because that's where you unlock Yoshi as Piano Park. Once I beat Piano Park and unlock Yoshi, I'm gonna go through Bianco Hills, Rico Harbor, Gelato Beach, and Piano Park, and collect all their blue coins, like 100%, all of those levels. And once I do that, then I'm gonna start go through our level as the verse is intended, and then go through, get all the blue coins that I didn't get beforehand, and just keep going from there. And we'll save all the Delfino Plaza blue coins for last. But they're not too hard to get, but, you know, they're kind of out of the way. So that is my goal when it comes to those. So I do think that'll be fun and very, you know, that'll be fun to do, essentially. But we're a little few minutes in, and we're almost completely done with all the main shines. I was very happy with this because this is much like Rico Harbor. There's no 2 secret levels for 2 secret shines. The secret shine, one of the secret shines in this level is buried in the sand. It's one of the easiest shines in the game to get, so I didn't have that to worry about. Trust me, I'm gonna fuck this up. You're gonna see how I fuck this up, and I get so pissed off myself. I'll explain it when I get there. But episode 7 is the standard Shadow Mario chase that every level has, so not too bad on this one. He's gonna start creating. I think it might not be until the hotel that he starts creating clones because of the booze and everything. I'm not entirely sure. I'm pretty sure that is when he starts creating clones for you to worry about. And you can tell they're clones because they're a lighter color blue than what he is. So, yeah, but Shadow Mario, very easy mission. Annoying, but easy mission. I also decided to show off a glitch here where, depending on how you're looking when you collect the shine, if you go in first person mode, which only can be done with the Shadow Mario mission, Mario would be looking the wrong way because he's looking towards where you have the first person set. That's pretty fun. It's a pretty fun camera trick you can do. But yeah, we continue on. We're almost completely done. Now here is the dreaded watermelon level, the mission that everybody hates. That I don't think is too bad. I get why people think it's annoying, because the cataquacks are very annoying. They are very, very annoying. I get it, but it's also a pretty straight shot. Like, once you get the watermelon down from on top of the hill, because it's at the very top of the hill, is the watermelon you need, and it's the only one that will be accepted. It's not like that watermelon right there, where you would have to traverse a ton of caterpillars to get to them. You don't. You roll the thing down the hill, and it's not. Once you get it down the hill, it is possible a cataquack will hit it, or you can do what I did right there and just completely fuck it all up. But it's possible that a cataquack will hit it, of course. But, I mean, once you get it down, even if they do, you just have to climb back up and get it. It's a pretty straight shot if you hit it down like that. And if I got a little bit lucky here because it was away from these 2 cataquacks right here, but even if they had hit it, I would just, water them. Another one before they get back up. It's really not that hard of a levels. And again, I got a little bit lucky with the placement right here. But I mean, I get why people have trouble with it. But I mean, once you get on the bridge, it's very easy. So I do think a lot of the hatred for this level just comes from the fact that, of the cataquacks, of course. But also just comes from the fact we are younger, and that carries over as we continue to play this game in the future as we get older. Like, if this game came out in 2025, right, as it were, I don't think people would have as big of an issue with this level. I think a lot of its infamy really is from people who played it as a kid and have made it into like an infamous internet legend as time has gone by. I mean, I could be completely wrong. It could just be because maybe this level really later that be like, oh, Gerald, nobody struggles with this. I'm like, oh yeah, thanks, appreciate that. But yeah, just how it is. Sorry, I gotta take a water break. But yeah, with the hot and everything, my throat was dry. But we get this done, and I'm very happy with the progress so far because that are all the main shines of the world done before I even hit the initial 30 minutes. I still got over 5 minutes left in the initial 30 minutes, not even counting the 6 extra minutes, thanks to Josh and Tyler. And I just now noticed you can see my mouse on the screen. Sorry about that. That's awkward. That's also another reason I'm glad to be switching off Camtasia. You don't have to worry about my damn mouse being on the screen. But first things first, we go ahead and go back to level 1 to get the super shine here. And I'm not entirely sure if there is a specific episode you need to get the other secret shine. I always just go to level 1, so you will see me to go back to level 1 once I get this shine to get the other one. Which, I mean, you could probably like just get it in episode 8, and I'll probably just wasted time going back to episode 1 and getting it. But I mean, it's whatever. It's an easy shine anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, this is already a pretty easy secret level. You give Mario Flood, and it's even easier. It is even easier giving Mario Flood. The time limit's a minute. I mean, there's plenty of time to get all the 8 red coins. So I mean, there's really nothing to worry about here. Oh, excuse me, I just worked an odd-hour shift, so I am tired. I work retail, and let me tell you, man, I have so many retail stories I can tell. I try to keep this like game related, but a lot of this, you know, is pretty simple stuff people have already seen. But man, I love my job because I do have a lot of flexibility with it. I do have a lot of freedom with it. Like, I've had much worse jobs, don't get me wrong. I've been in my current job for 5 years now. And as somebody who used to work Walmart, Ingles, fast food, my current job is so much better. I work at a gas station. And it's a pretty damn easy job. It was very, very busy today. Because today was the 5th, and this is a video that's going out on the 6th. Today was the 5th. I work 2 to 11. And people were shooting fireworks and everything because the 4th fell on a Friday this year. So everybody was celebrating on Saturday instead. And they were shooting fireworks. Everybody was coming in demanding ice. I ran out of ice very early. I tried to make more, but as soon as I made it, it was over and over again. So I was like, screw it, I'm not going to make any more ice. If people ask, I'm just going to tell them the ice machine isn't working. My McDonald's ice cream moment, I guess you could say. So like, a lot of people were pissed off. A lot of people weren't happy about that. Like, I'm having to balance, because, you know, on my job, I'm by myself. I am by myself. I'm having to balance making sure hot dogs stay filled, dealing with people coming in and wanting gas, dealing with people shopping in the store. It's very busy. I have to change all the trash. I have to do all the cleaning, my cigarette count, and all that. Get your damn ice somewhere else. That's my thing. Like, I'm sorry, I don't have time to bag your ice. You're going to just have to deal with it. And if that offends you, then go somewhere else. I really don't care. So, yeah, it was one of those days. But tomorrow is Sunday, the 7th, no, the 6th, excuse me. So that won't be too bad, in all honesty. Sorry about that, just dropped my mic right into my lap. Yeah, tomorrow's the 6th. It won't be too bad. It's a Sunday. It's usually, I get like an after-church rush, because I do live in like a very church-heavy town. So I'm going to have like an after-church rush, but that's about it. And hopefully I'll be dead the rest of the day, because I am utterly exhausted. Also, I had to get new shoes, so I had to break those in today. It was a day. It was a day at retail. I know you don't come here to hear about my days at retail, but it was a day. If you work in a gas station, I relate to you. I very much relate to you. Like, the main positive about my current job situation is that I don't sell alcohol or lottery. I don't have to deal with that. That pause right there was for me double checking what mission to do with the 100 coin shine in. And this is where I am so pissed off. So pissed off. Because I got the shine order. Excuse me. I got the shine order wrong. So I was going on the assumption we do out of order is Rico Harbor, episode 8, because you need Yoshi for it. I did not realize in the official shine order, Tyler and Josh saved this for after Piano Park, because it's easier to get the 100 coin shine without Yoshi. I do get it without Yoshi. Now, whether it's in this episode or next episode, you just have to find out. I do get it. I regret it. First of all, I'm just pissed off because they do say in the episode, like, it's okay if you go out of order and get this first. But they were clearly saying that for people who had beaten this, who were playing along with them, and like might have been ahead of them for 11 years ago, or 14 years ago, excuse me. not someone playing in 2025. And also, you're going to see the timer right here. See, hit 0 and 6 minutes extra. There's the extra 6 episode 4. So I'm very pissed off about that. And it is true. This level sucks to get yellow coins in. I do collect a few blue coins in this level. And yeah, getting this mission with Yoshi is a lot easier. It is a lot easier. Now, how I eventually get it is a little bit of just brute force at the end of the day, and I should have gotten that M. I was thinking that M was connected to another M in the level, but no, I'm thinking of, I think it's either triangles or circles. It should be a square, and I could be just completely wrong. But it's one of those two. And I don't get that blue coin there because I'm stupid. I'm thinking that's a gold coin for some stupid fucking reason. But I get this blue coin up here. There are a few easy blue coins I probably should have gotten in my missed tier since I've changed up strategies a tad bit when it comes to the blue coins. Not too much, just... Anyway, I decided to go up here because I know there's coins up here and I'm having damn trouble with this rocket nozzle. I've said this before, and I'll continue to say it. I despise the rocket nozzle. I fucking hate the rocket nozzle. It's my least favorite nozzle. I despise this son of a bitch. It's just so finicky, and I know people love it for a variety of reasons. Glitches are the main reason because there's some really fun glitches you can do where you get some insane height. But I never glitched growing up. So, like, a lot of the glitches I know are more of the simple ones. Not, like, charge up, like, 5 different rocket nozzles to, go fucking moon jump, right? And I'm sure it's not actually that hard. I'm sure I'm just being a big baby about it. But like, man, it's just very annoying. And this jump right here, when this happened, I gave up. I wanted to give up, and I did give up. Like, as soon as that happened, alright, because I looked at my timer, I had 26 gold coins, and I had less than 4 minutes to get another 84. So I go under here, and I collect these gold coins because maybe there's like a big jump of them somewhere. And so I'm trying to collect these because I'm trying to like theorize how I could maybe beat this within the time limit. But I give up. I just give up and I just start prioritizing getting blue coins for the rest of the level. I give up. I'm trying to get the 100 coin shine, which pissed me off so bad because again, where they said the rule about episode 5, it doesn't come until I watched their episode 5. Now, I had a small strategy. This was like my last desperate attempt. Could I get 66 blue gold coins in 3 minutes by destroying 64 watermelons? Well, I kind of gave up on that one when this one didn't want to destroy itself, so I was like, fuck it. I'm going down here to get this triangle. Well, I kind of gave up on that one when this one didn't want to destroy itself, so I was like, fuck it. I'm going down here to get this triangle. I probably should have gotten that one right there, but I was like, whatever. So that's when I just start focusing on blue coins. But yeah, I was so mad because when I was watching their episode 5, that is when they finally mentioned the blue coin, the 100 coin thing. I was like, what? So I went and checked, and sure enough, it was after Piano Park. I was like, fuck me. I was so pissed off because I do get it in episode 5. Spoiler alert: I didn't have a 30-minute episode where I didn't get a single damn shine. Now, how long it takes me? We'll get there. But oh god, I was so pissed off. I was pissed off at myself. I was just pissed off at everything. I was like, this sucks so much ass because I really did waste time. I could have gotten more blue coins. I could have. At the end of the day, it's whatever. I wasted some time, but it is what it is at the end of the day. So there's already like an easy blue coin I missed in episode 1 when it comes to the red cataquack. So ultimately, whatever. I messed up. It happens. But yeah, this episode's about to come to an end. Thank God, I am burning it the hell up. I can't wait to turn my fan back on after 36 minutes now. Get this episode edited and out and everything. But this series has been a lot of fun. Yeah, nobody's watching. I've been watching my view count and it's been stuck at like 0 views, which is fine. Again, if somebody sees this even 5 years later and they enjoy it, then all this is worth it. And also, I'm doing something I wanted to do since I was a kid. And that defeats you know, anything else. Even if I don't get views, who cares? I'm doing something I generally always have wanted to do. I may be 14 years late, but I'm doing it you always have wanted to do. I may be 14 years late, but I'm doing it, you son of a bitch. I am doing it. So I'm happy about that. Like, I legitimately am happy about that. And this series has just been... Also, I enjoy playing Mario Sunshine. You know, it's a game I grew up on. I've been playing it for 20 years now. Not particularly good at it, as you can tell. But I do really still enjoy it. I do really enjoy it. So, my last gasp right here was to maybe get this blue coin before the episode ended. I probably shouldn't have even bothered, because I was going to get these coins over here anyway for the 100 coin shine. But I tried nonetheless. I went up here with my rocket nozzle, I jumped off, I aimed, and I completely fucked it up again. I was mad. I didn't even let the timer finish. I just paused when I saw that red cataquack and exited the level. And I was like, fuck it. Episode's done. Episode's done. God, I hate the 100 coin shine. But I can't complain too much, because this was a pretty good episode. So looking at the overall stats from Josh and Tyler for their episode 4, Josh and Tyler are tied at 22 shine, so I have a 10 shine lead on them. And I'm only 20, you know, like, Tyler has 46 blue coins, Josh has 52. Considering I didn't get any blue coins in Bianco Hills, I'm pretty damn happy with this right now, especially when I dedicate like an entire episode to just catching up on blue coins. I'm very happy. I'm where I want to be with my shine lead. My deaths are down, especially compared to Josh. You know, I only got 5 deaths, which is only 4 less than Tyler, but it's, you know, 14 less than Josh. So I'm very happy with progress so far, and I'm just hoping it continues like this, because I would love to win against them. I mean, sure, you know, they were talking about how somebody had already 100%ed everything, like episode 6, so I'm like, I'm not beating them. But I'm doing episode 6, so I'm like, I'm not beating them. But I'm doing very good against Josh and Tyler so far. I think I'm stretching my legs with that shine lead, and I do think I'll be able to catch up on blue coins once I fully focus on just blue coins, and not, you know, divert my attention between and everything else. But thank you all for watching. Thank you for being here for an extended, if I can say the word, episode 4 with me. I hope everybody enjoyed, and I will see you all in episode 5 whenever I can get that edited and commentaried on and everything. Until then, guys, I'll hope you had a lovely 4th of July.